2 minutes.
We ready?
Another minute, Mr. McQueen.
Can you talk a little about your time in Arizona?
Rolling.
Sorry, Mr. McQueen.
Come on, guys.
Sorry, we're rolling. Just talk a little about choosing Prescott.
Oh, Arizona's great. Nice people, real nice. Genuine, you know? Very hospitable. Frontier Days is a real gas. When approaching this story, it was important that we focus on the realism. Realism, very important.
Having recently come off a difficult shoot, it must be nice to now be closer to home, family.
Yeah, well, France was a challenge. We always knew it would be.
I think it's safe to say that at this point in your career, your fans know you have a true passion for racing, for what you drive. Talk a little about what drives you.
Come again?
What would you say drives you?
Ready? Seeing you out here is like seeing a fish ride a bicycle. What are you doing here?
Got real issues, Steve.
How'd you find me?
How is that even important right now?
Important to me.
Who cares? I'm here and we got issues.
Stop leaning.
Leaning?
On the car, you're leaning on the car.
Oh, Christ, Steve. Listen to me. We need to talk about France.
What about it?
Word's out. Talk's all over town and it's not good.
Not my problem anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, maybe when your name is Joe Schmo from Buttonwillow, not when your name is Steve fucking McQueen. Cinema Center reps are not happy, Steve.
So what's the brass tacks?
They want you to do press.
No.
Steve.
Look, the point was to make a good film, a real film.
People like a story, Steve. They like characters. You were shooting a 2-hour documentary about a car race that no one in America cares about.
We'd have made them care. The suits thought different. I'm done with it.
Fine. I'll go back to Rosa with that. But it's not going to go down too well. And it still doesn't change where we are now. We have to do some damage control.
Damage control?
Bill called me.
Ah, son of a bitch.
We're your team, Steve, all right? If we don't communicate, this doesn't work. We're not the enemy. Just let us do our job. It's time to go to work. You need to choose your next picture carefully.
I'm doing it on any Sunday with Bruce.
The motorcycle thing? No, that's a vacation. You need a paycheck. I might have some endorsements lined up, strictly overseas. But our top priority has to be your next gig. Something that puts you back on top. Have you thought about what I said about first artists?
Just join the club, huh?
Yeah, it's a good deal.
And Newman? What's he doing?
For first artists, pocket money. Come on, you're already attached to the pick of the litter already. Junior Bonner, The Getaway, that French prison thing, just pick.
Just pick, huh?
Yeah.
Just pick.
Yes, Steve, pick, for Christ's sake. I came all the way out to Bumblefuck here to tell you things are bad. You're hemorrhaging money and you burned every goddamn bridge back in France.
You know what's really chapping my hide, Freddie? This car.
Who cares? They come and go with you, Steve.
Yeah, Warner Brothers gave it to me. A gift.
It's a beauty.
Yeah, there's just one problem. What's the problem, Hank?
It's not the car.
Not the car.
What car?
The car.
Oh, Christ.
Look, this is a pacifier, an imposter. The car was a 1968 GT390.
325 horsepower, 427 foot-pounds of torque, a real power plant.
Had a 4-speed manual transmission, too. What else, Hank?
Dark Highland Green.
Dark Highland Green.
Who cares?
Are you blind?
Listen, this is a 67 302 Boss prototype. It's no GT390.
And it's a fucking automatic. Find me the car, Freddie.
Look, we don't have time for this, Steve.
It's all set, Steve.
Thanks, buddy. That's it. You find me the car, I'll pick my next project.
Look, that's gonna be impossible.
I need it, Freddie. Blink if it's a yes. Good. Send down how to do it. You're a stand-up guy, Freddie. I'll call to check in. A 2-hour documentary about a car race that nobody in America cares about?
Their words.
You seen Katz's Cut? Most of John's stuff is out. Too bad.
Be reasonable, Steve.
Freddie, I hired you to be a barracuda. Are you a barracuda?
I'm a barracuda.
Right. Find the car. Adios.
Hey, wait! I took a goddamn cab here!
Roll down the windows and hang on tight. Let the smoke fill your lungs and you feel right. The rumble moves your body and makes you hot. It's pedal to the metal and give it all we got. No one dares to catch us. We're laughing as they try. Fast as hell is how we live. It might be how we die. Burn it up, oil and gasoline are in my blood. Burn it up, keep pushing the red line. That's what I love. I only got one promise that I can keep. Driving fast is what I love. I can barely sleep. If you want to come with me, you know that I'll be good. Hold me close, hold me tight. Let's do this like we should. Burn it up, oil and gasoline is in my blood. Burn it up, keep pushing the red line. That's what I love. Burn it up, drop the hammer. I like it hot. Burn it up, what the hell is wrong with me? I just can't stop.
How many is that?
See, this is what I'm talking about. You think I want to come home after 10, 12 hours and deal with this?
It's a concern. It's about you thinking you can do whatever you want to do. How is that fair? How is that fair to me?
You knew who you married.
Oh, I know. Steve, this place, it's not good for you. It's too small. Just come home.
No, I can't. I can't, baby. Not after what happened in France, what's been happening. I gotta get over this. I want to come home, believe me. I gotta get my head clear.
We've both done things.
No, you did things. This is about what you did. Have the kids noticed?
Chad is fine. I don't think he sees this as much different than you being on location.
Terry?
She's sharp. She knows something's up. Old soul. Have you seen a cut yet?
No.
Soon, maybe.
Sure, maybe. Suppose it's up to Bob Rosen.
Well, no matter what they do, it's still your movie.
Oh, I guarantee whatever they do, it will not be my movie. Those jackals got a grip and started tearing away, teeth biting right into it. Oh, there'll be nothing left but a carcass.
You know, I think William Morris is going to be a good fit for you.
Yeah, hell, you think so?
Well, he knows his business. He's always been there for me.
This could be big for me, baby.
So what is CBS saying about the spinoff?
Not sure yet. The producers really seem to like me.
I have no doubt. Have you been seeing the doctor?
Yes.
Is there enough food here? I could have Ariel pick up some essentials.
I eat out.
Just the thought of you here by yourself.
I'm a grown-ass man.
I know.
You got plans later? Figure we could go to Chez Jay.
I'm going to have a quiet night, I think.
Quiet night, huh?
Yes. I'm gonna head over to Anne's, drink some wine. Girl time.
Girl time. What happens again at girl time?
Just girl stuff. You know, chat, gossip,
Gossip.
chit chat,
Oh, you said gossip.
figure of speech.
Talk about me?
Sometimes that's what girls do.
No, see, that's what the doctor's for. You tell the doctor something, and he doesn't tell anyone else. He's a doctor. It's called confidentiality. Anne, she's just a person. She can flap her gums all over town.
She wouldn't do that.
Oh, no, not Anne, not dear old Anne. I want to know what you and Anne talk about.
Don't do this.
Let's play a game. Like a scene study. I'll play Anne, okay? You might have heard of me. You just be yourself.
I don't want to play.
Oh, but you will.
Steve.
Tell me about him.
Tell me about you.
Not much to tell.
This is certainly a man like you.
A man like me.
A man of your position.
My position.
Your stature. You're a movie star, Steve. Surely it comes with its own set of burdens. This process only works if you talk to me, Steve.
Shall I lay on the couch or something?
If you like.
No, I'm good.
All right, let's start from the beginning. Where were you born?
Beech Grove, Indiana. Raised in Slater, Missouri.
Tell me about your parents.
Dead.
Who were they?
William and Julian McQueen.
Tell me about them.
This is ridiculous. I'm not paying you to sit here and talk about them. This is supposed to be about Neil and me. That's it.
Are you uncomfortable talking about your parents?
No, I'm just peachy. There's no other place I'd rather be right now.
What would you rather be doing? Talk to me about your acting.
You can get a little candy ass.
You must enjoy it, though.
I enjoy the bread.
How does it feel to be a movie star? Pressure to succeed, no privacy.
Look, Doc, I agreed to come here because I'm trying to save my marriage. My melon, I get it. It's twisted. It's just these questions. I don't know what you're getting at.
We're trying to get to all of it, Steve. We start at the foundation.
What does my job have to do with it?
It's not just a job, Steve. You'd have to agree with that. It's the fame, the drugs, extramarital encounters. I mean, wouldn't you agree? It's not a normal job.
You're right, Doc. When you're right, you're right. It's not a normal job.
It's a fucking gas.
Well, I guess today's my lucky day. Steve McQueen.
Where you headed?
Steve McQueen.
That's me.
The girls in Weed Patch would die. Which actually would be fine by me.
Weed patch.
Weed Patch, California. Bakersfield.
Yeah?
Consider it the ass end.
So you coming or going?
Oh, I'm going. I'm definitely going. Weed Patch is no place for a girl like me.
Black girl.
Steve McQueen, a girl with talent.
So what's your angle?
No angle. I'm a dancer. And when I say dancer, I don't mean Sunday come to me and cut up a rug at a sock hop dancer. I'm a real dancer, Steve McQueen. I'll break your heart. So, Steve McQueen, you coming or going?
Not important.
Something brought you out to the middle of nowhere.
You talk a lot.
Now you're starting to sound like my daddy.
Take your chances in Los Angeles, huh?
No. New York City.
Oh.
Broadway, baby. I mean, that's where the action's at.
I'm afraid I'm not going that far.
Well, that's understood.
So how far are we going?
We'll see how I enjoy the ride.
Then put me on with someone at Warner Brothers who can. I need to find a clear bill of sale between the studio and whoever the fuck they sold the car to. Is it that hard? You know who you're talking to, right? Okay, so if this doesn't happen, I am gonna personally come down there, fire everyone, and have them burn at the fucking stake!
Now this is a nice machine. I mean, you don't see too many of these in my neck of the woods. 67?
You know your cars.
I know a lot of things.
No, you're a groovy chick. You got a cool vibe.
Now, do you talk like that because you want to talk like that? Or do you talk like that because you think you have to?
All right, I'm beginning to see why Weed Patch couldn't hold you.
Weed Patch. Uncle took me to catch a Greyhound in Bakersfield, broke down in Alameda. It was either the universe telling me to walk home or it was a challenge. I decided to say fuck you to the universe and keep walking.
Nothing does the job better than a good fuck you.
You're fucking right. I bet you were quite the world shaker back in the day.
Fucking right.
I like Americans. I like American women. I like American money. I like American cars. What I don't like are arrogant Americans. I see them every day. We let them in. They act like Havana is a circus, a playground, prancing around like peacocks. They think Cuba is a novelty, a trifle, to be chewed up, digested, and shit out. Are you one of these, Mr.
McQueen. Steve McQueen.
Mr. McQueen, are you one of these gringos?
No.
No. No. So then why do you think that you can come to my country, drink my rum, smoke our dope, fuck our women, and then have los cojones to sell contraband on my streets? Lucky strike. Light up a lucky, it's lucky strike. Light up a lucky, it's lucky time. You know, for these type of indiscretion, it's a fine. A modest fine. 100 American dollars. But maybe today, I make an example.
How about we pretend it was yesterday?
Do you know who I am, yes?
Yes.
Do you know how many people I've killed? Thousands, Mr. McQueen. Thousands. Have you ever killed anyone? No. It's one of the most satisfying things a man can do for himself. You feel so free taking that from someone. It's better than cocaine or fucking. To take someone's life, well, that's transcendent. So tell me, Mr. McQueen, why should I spare you? Because I must say, I'm feeling pretty transcendent right now.
I'll tell you why. Because you're a smart man, President Batista. Been the president of Cuba twice. Helped us fight the Krauts and the Japs and the big one. Hell, this run, you just took what's yours. Damn everybody else. Now, I live in New York. I read the papers. Luciano, Lansky, they know who the boss man is down here. That's you, Fulgencio Batista. The boss man, right? So, offing me, well, that gets out. That's bad business. That's a mistake. And if there's one thing that you do not do, it's make mistakes. Am I right? So winners. Winters, she's standing right here, okay? She's not supposed to move. Audience is going nuts at this point because I'm over here, my pants are down. But there's nothing, you know, my hands are full. There's nothing I can do, right?
Cheers. To your pants being down. Did you know, I lived in New York.
No. No, I didn't.
After my first presidency, I loved that city. The lights, and Broadway, the pizza. Things are simpler in America.
So why come back?
You can never underestimate the ceaseless allure of power. Power is like a capricious mistress. And when she whispers, you listen. I'm afraid our time here has come to an end.
Oh, come on, eh, Batista. We're just getting started.
You do have cojones, Steven. Why did you do it? Sell the cigarettes.
Oh, I needed the bread. I'm broke.
Ingenuity's a gift, my friend. And you're gonna need it. Selling contraband on the streets of Havana comes with a fine. A modest fine. 100 American dollars. And you still owe it. You still owe it, Mr. McQueen. $100 American dollars, Mr. McQueen.
Really? Then how'd you get out?
Took the ferry back to Key West.
Out of jail, sugar. How'd you get out of jail?
Sold my helmet.
You what now?
My motorcycle helmet.
If that don't beat off.
What?
I guess God smiles on you, Steve McQueen.
Hang on. Damn it! That the door blocks?
I surrender.
Funny. Hey,
what?
It's a loaded gun. You shoot yourself in the foot, or worse yet, shoot me.
Show me how to use that thing.
I'll show you how to use it. Oh, feet shoulder width apart. That's it. Good. You see that notch in the rear sight above the hammer there? I want you to line that up on the front side at the end of the barrel. Okay? That is how you hit what you're aiming for. Now listen, you don't pull the trigger. You squeeze.
Oh my God! Now that's what I'm talking about. How about a strong black woman with a gun?
Hey, all right, give it here.
That's a lot of power. Why do you even need something like that? Don't you pay people? Hey.
So what happened on August 8, 1969? Steve? What happened on August 8th, 1969?
I survived.
An event like that would affect anyone.
Like I said, I'm here, they're not.
It's a rather cold position.
I took precautions to keep my family safe. It was the only outcome.
No guilt? Would you say it intensified your experience in France?
I had a goal. Something I'd wanted to do for a long time. Something I felt had not been done correctly. Anything that did or did not happen in France was about that goal.
And how would you characterize your marriage at the time?
None of your goddamn business, that's how.
Steve, you said yourself, these sessions are about you and Neil.
What is it with you shrinks, huh? You think that just because you read a few books that makes you some sort of an expert on how my being works? I'll tell you what, Doc, you could spend all damn day walking around in my noggin and you wouldn't know the first thing about how it works.
Would you say you were this aggressive before the Benedict Canyon murders?
Yeah, always. Aggressive about my career, my women, my cars. If I want something, I get it. Goddamn anybody who gets in my way, you understand?
So your career is important to you?
Of course.
It's just that you mentioned it first. Your career.
Without my career, there's nothing else. I don't have any rosy misconceptions about life. My folks were poor. I was poor for too long. The career is money. Everything follows the money.
Did you feel this way when you got married?
Yes.
But you were poor when you got married.
Yeah.
Was your wife?
No, what are you getting at?
Just what your priorities were. You love your wife?
Yes, I did. I do.
You don't need money for that, Steve. Did she provide that security for you?
I knew my wife would never let me down. She would always support me. She would never abandon me. Tell me about him.
I don't want to do this right now.
Do what?
Be interrogated. Not by you. You have no right.
I have every damn right. I'm your husband.
You have no right, not because you're my husband, because you're a hypocrite.
Oh, this again.
Parading women around all day.
What do you want from me?
All night.
I want to be free. I'm gonna be free.
Then be free.
Everybody in this country is doing whatever the hell they want. Why not me?
You're supposed to be my husband. You swore an oath to me. And that means something, Steve. Not having affairs and then confessing because you feel bad. Do you know how insulting that is? How embarrassing? You do the worst thing you could ever do to a woman. You diminished me. You made me feel less than. And I have to pretend like everything is fine. Like the dutiful wife of Steve fucking McQueen.
This beats Manhattan, huh?
I don't know. I'm so fond of the city. I still remember the first day I saw it. Sure was a long way from the Philippines.
No. Everything's a long way from the Philippines.
Yeah, well, we'll be back soon anyway.
When?
The Pat Boone show, remember?
Don't you need a break?
You don't take breaks if you can help it.
It's just your beat.
It's a variety show. I can handle it.
I'll come with you then.
Honey, I know it's been tough the last few months with our schedules. I got something for you.
All right, well, if you're proposing, you know, we're already married.
Open it, silly.
Wow.
This is St. Christopher, patron saint of travelers, and God knows we've traveled. I'll watch over you when I can.
I love it.
Remember that day on 6th Avenue?
You told me I was pretty.
You told me I was pretty too.
I certainly did.
God, it was like fireworks, baby.
I want that moment again.
That moment is gone. It's broken. We're broken.
Why did you have to do this to me?
Look, I picked you up. I thought we could have some fun, you know? You want to see me talk, go to the movies.
To tell you the truth, the movies really aren't for me.
Is that so?
Guns, cars, all that macho shit. Real life is one thing. Movies? Well, I don't get a thrill from that stuff on the screen. But you could come across enough violence and aggression right outside your front door. Now the good stuff, the dream stuff, that's why I go to the movies. To feel good.
They're not all like that.
Like what?
My movies, they're not all like you said. Aggressive.
Oh, I know.
Then pick one.
Why?
I don't know, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my life.
Love with the Proper Stranger. The Thomas Crown Affair. Sexy. Romantic. An escape from the everyday. That's what I like. I mean, that's what I want to give.
So, you get to New York, then what?
How do you get to Carnegie Hall?
Oh, if it doesn't happen?
Well, was that ever an option for you?
Never.
Well, then there you go.
It's just, you know, these cities, LA, New York, they chew up gals like you. Chew them up and spit them out.
Let them try. I'm better off than I was a minute ago. I'm better off every second I'm away from Weed Patch. There's no going back.
Every girl in the big city is running away from a place like Weed Patch.
Don't you think I know that, Steve McQueen? I know what I'm up against. My skin color, my gender. But I choose my fate, not anybody else.
I'm not trying to make you cross. It's just, life ain't like the movies, kid.
Don't I know it?
You know, I trained with Martha Graham.
You did not train with Martha Graham.
Sure did. At the neighborhood playhouse.
You could dance?
Not a lick.
Why don't you stick with it?
I had my reasons.
Well, I bet you were pretty good.
We'll never know.
You never wanted to do a musical? I miss the grand MGM musicals.
Nobody wants to see me do that.
Jimmy Cagney did musicals.
Believe me, I know. It's just, I miss that period, you know? I few years earlier, maybe, who knows? But
It didn't hurt, did it?
what's that?
Telling me something? Well, you're Steve McQueen. You can do whatever you want.
We'll see about that.
Steve McQueen, song and dance man.
People just want to see you do one thing now. They want to see me get the bad guy. They want to see me win. And there's always some kid looking to knock you off the top spot. All it takes is one bad choice. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Well, it could have been a hell of a thing.
No, I haven't decided yet. I got my end first. That's the deal, remember?
Get ready to be happy. Using my considerable charm, I was able to twist some arms over at Warner Brothers.
I'm listening.
Turns out Warner Brothers sold a car to a guy named Bob Ross. Worked in the editing department.
Good stuff. You got an address? Got it.
Wait, Steve.
I always said you're a stand-up guy, Freddie.
You said you pick a movie.
When I have the keys in hand, Freddie. Keys in hand.
Steve, you son of a bitch, just pick. God. Son of a bitch.
Hey, you sure you're gonna be okay out here?
The bus will be along in a spell. Don't you worry.
Ah, it's too bad you're not headed to L.A. That city could use more chicks like you.
No. I'm afraid this is the end of the road for us, Steve McQueen.
You know, you can just call me Steve.
There's something about your name that just begs for it to be said together.
Hey, I know people in New York. You know, maybe I can make some calls.
We both know that's not gonna happen.
Well, safe travels, then.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Steve.
You know, you never told me your name.
Let's play something else. That's my name. Steve McQueen.
It's time to go to work. You need to choose your next picture carefully.
I didn't think you came here.
Surprise.
Well, since you're here, if you'd indulge me, I just thought maybe I could get some of your thoughts on this.
I'm all ears.
I mean, you read the book, right?
Yeah, my wife gave it to me.
It's just, you're attached to it. I mean, you are attached to it, right?
Yeah, what's your question, Dusty?
Oh, I'm just intrigued. Circling, you know? I think it's a great story to be told here. I think I'm interested.
In what part? Mine?
No. Degas. Louis Degas, the counterfeiter. I mean, there's definitely something there. I've been reading books on French penal colonies. Really fascinating stuff. Any idea who they want to direct?
I think it's Schaffner.
Schaffner. Interesting. Well, I'd love to know what you think.
About what?
About the part.
Your part? It's a fine part.
No, your part. If I do this, it can't just be another buddy picture. It needs to go much deeper.
I don't know what I got next to my plate, kid. You know, whether it's something you want to do is for you to decide. Do it, don't do it, doesn't matter to me. On the first day of shooting, I may see your face, I may even be happy, but right now I don't give two shits.
This is an uncomfortable discourse for you. It's okay. I get it. You're uncomfortable talking about the craft. I thought we were actors.
Look, we are two different actors. Me not talking about it doesn't mean I don't want to, but it may mean I don't want to talk about it with you.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. This right here. I felt it. Did you feel that? I mean, we could be them right now. Confined, at wit's end. Have you spoken with Trumbo?
No.
Well, I phoned him. And he seemed very open to the idea of working with me on Degas' character, molding him.
Really? You phone Trumbo?
Of course. I got thoughts.
He's got thoughts.
Yeah, I got thoughts. I got ideas. Right now, Degas' character is very thin.
And you'd like to work with the writer to make him bigger?
Make him more fleshed out.
Fascinating.
Yeah, well, in Charrier's book, Degas is just a minor character.
So you think he should be bigger?
Well, I think he should be more...
fleshed out.
Fleshed out, exactly.
Sounds like you've given this a lot of thought.
I have.
You haven't signed yet, though.
No.
Why the cold feet?
I'm just weighing my options. Trying to figure out what works best for me.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you know that I did an entire film in Italian?
I did not.
That was a challenge. And that's what I'm talking about. Maybe on this film, we do the whole thing in French.
Yeah, I don't think the studio would go for that.
Well, who cares what the studios think? I mean, what do the studios really know anyway? I mean, a studio wouldn't know real art if it walked right up to him, kicked him square in the nuts. Has Freddie talked to you about First Artist?
He is my agent.
And are you on board?
Not that it's your business, but not yet.
Well, it could be my business. It could be our business together. Think about it. A production company completely run by the artists.
You know, if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is.
Streisand. Poitier.
Newman.
Newman. Exactly. Why should we be left out in the cold?
Who said we would be? There's other ways to get control. I got plenty of juice.
That's not what I hear.
Be careful what you hear.
People talk in this town, Steve. When you're racing pictures in trouble. And Solar's deal, it's on the ropes.
Yeah. What is this? You don't need my permission not to play Degas, not to join First Artist. Are you looking for approval? Because I'm not your daddy. Or maybe you're just looking for a little insurance. Is that it?
Maybe. I'm trying to wrap my head around the idea of being a team player. And if Steve McQueen can be a team player, I guess I could too.
I don't know what to tell you, kid. All my decisions come in due time.
This is good. It feels right. I think I want to play Degas.
I think you're a good actor. You made me great, but make no mistake. I don't care if it's Trumbo, Schaffner, anybody else blowing smoke up your ass. That set will be mine. You got that?
A lot of actors I see worry about losing the spotlight.
Never been a concern.
Until now. Tell me about France. Tell me about Le Mans.
They took the film away from me.
Who did?
The suits at Cinema Center. The producers. Stolberg and Bob Rosen.
Friends?
No, not really. Lost them too, though.
Misunderstandings.
Betrayals. My business partner, Bob. Then it was Stan, my agent. Where were they when I needed them, huh? Nowhere, I'll tell you. So, cut them loose.
Have you seen it?
I did.
And?
There were problems. We had a lot of guys, good guys, looking to crack that story. We had John directing. Sturgis, you know?
I know of him.
Did 3 pictures with him. And he walked out on me.
Walked out on the movie.
Now, on me.
Would you agree that film is a collaborative effort?
No, not on Le Mans. This was my vision. I knew what I wanted.
That's not always easily expressed.
I don't know how clear I gotta be.
Sounds like a stressful situation.
And then some, Doc.
So I imagine the probable outcome for the film is not good.
Nope.
Well, as a man that is judged by his peers, based on reviews and box office receipts, this must be a bitter pill. Le Mans was your passion project. A convergence of the two things that you pretty much dedicated your life to. Any accolades or awards would mean affirmation. Affirmation of your vision.
I got awards, nominations, don't need them.
An Academy Award?
Nominated.
Once. You're a box office champion.
Right.
You have a strong drive to win, Steve. And both awards and box office receipts constitute the pinnacle of winning in Hollywood. You didn't hope to achieve this with Le Mans?
Look, you want every movie to be a success.
Even if Le Mans succeeds at the box office or the Academy Awards, I don't think you're going to consider it a success.
No, I won't.
Because it was taken away from you. It's not your film. You sacrificed a lot for this film.
More than you know.
I want to know. I want you to tell me. That's why we're here.
We're here because Neil asked me to.
It was a long shoot. An arduous shoot. Women, drugs, fill the downtime.
It didn't hurt.
So, that night.
I don't want to talk about that night.
We've come a long way here today, Steve. I think we need to talk about it. What did you do that night at the chateau in France? Steve, what did you do that night?
I put a gun to my wife's head.
Why did you put a gun to your wife's head?
Because she told me she had an affair.
She already knew of your indiscretions?
Yeah, I always confessed.
But that only helped you with your guilt. What else did you do? Steve.
I hurt her. I hurt my wife. I keep hurting her.
Why would you hurt your wife?
And I can't stop. Tell me about him.
I already have.
Tell me again.
No.
Where did you meet him? Where did you meet him?
Stop. Don't do this to yourself.
Where did you meet him?
Steve, stop, please.
Where did you meet him?
On a plane? On a plane, I already told you.
Where did you do it? Where did you do it?
I don't remember. Steve, stop.
Where did you do it?
Stop. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
Where?
I'm so sorry. Beverly Hills Hotel.
I can't hear you.
Beverly Hills Hotel.
What room?
I don't remember
what
the
room?
goddamn room.
Who started it?
I don't know.
Who started
Maybe
it?
me, maybe him. I don't remember.
No maybes. Who started it?
He did. He said hello. I told him my name.
Oh, he knew who you were, baby. Make no mistake.
Yes, he knew who I was.
He fucked you because of me.
He fucked me because of you.
Why did you do this? Huh?
Sire, baby, let's please stop.
This is what you get. Whoring around. With another fucking actor? Humiliate me?
I'm tired, baby. Can we please stop?
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? Was he better than me? Did you enjoy it?
Stop it.
Huh?
Please.
Did you enjoy
Stop
it? Huh?
Stop for the last time! Yes! Yes, I did! I've been thinking about what's next.
For you?
Yeah, I mean, the Vegas gig is over, and, well, I gotta think about what's next. Variety shows are fine, but I don't know. I want to try something new, something different.
You know, things are going really good for me right now, so.
So?
Well, so. You know, we had a hard year. Like you said, being apart. Both of us working, it's no way to begin a marriage.
Yeah. What do you have in mind?
Well, we are married, you know. There's no reason why we shouldn't have a family like everyone else.
Family, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many kids exactly, Mr. McQueen?
I don't know. Let's see. 5, 10, 100. As many as we can make, Mrs. McQueen.
Oh, really?
You're gonna see, baby. I'm going all the way to the top. I'm not letting anybody kick me off. Not ever. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
This is going to end one day, baby. That night in France and every night in between is one step closer. Because I'll be dead. Because you killed me. This is going to end one day, baby.
You're Steve McQueen.
You hemorrhage your money and you burn every goddamn bridge back in France.
You can do whatever you want.
You diminished me.
People just want to see you do one thing now. They want to see me get the bad guy. They want to see me win. And there's always some kid looking to knock you off the top spot.
You're a movie star, Steve. Surely that comes with its own set of burdens.
Just pick.
You swore an oath to me.
You know what's really chopping my hide, Freddie?
What happened August 8th, 1969?
Not the car.
Because you killed me.
Hard row to hoe.
What do you know?
I know what you're thinking. Always you and the toys. They just got bigger.
Yeah, well, I ain't hanging on to this one.
Why not? It's lovely.
It's not right.
Oh, if it ain't right, you just get rid of it.
We still talking about cars?
William walked out on me too, remember?
I was a baby. I found him, you know. Long Beach. A goddamn stone's throw away.
What did he have to say for himself?
This son of a bitch was already dead. Never even saw his face.
Look in the mirror, sweetheart.
It was always so easy for you.
Oh, you don't say.
You would just take off, send me away.
I raised you, boy.
Uncle Claude raised me.
I needed to do right by me.
What about me?
It wasn't all bad. There were some good ones. Some?
Barry? Where were you when he was using me as his punching bag?
You needed discipline. You acted up.
I defended myself.
You think it was easy for me?
Oh, I'm sure the booze helped.
A single mother at that time? was damaged goods and the whole town knew it. You think you were such a peach? You were wild, boy. Wild.
I wonder why that was.
There were some good times.
It's a miracle I even survived.
Are you looking for excuses? You have the whole world. The whole world at your fingertips. You have everything.
How do you think I got that, huh? You? I built this. Me. Plain and simple.
It's so easy to see the road. And you're walking on the people that paved the way.
At least I'm here for my children.
You're doing a bang-up job with that. You need to get straight, son. Your wife don't deserve what she's been given.
Well, forgive me if my knees don't quake at your wisdom.
It's not about me. You're a grown man. Things are bad, I know.
They could be better.
You never let that stop you before.
Things get a little more complicated when you're me.
And who are you? Exactly.
I gotta get going.
And where are you going to, boy?
I got some things to sort out.
The things you got ain't easily sorted out. But if anyone can do it, it's you.
Just wanted to rain. Honey, I ain't tough. I just wanted to rain down on me, 'cause I ain't sad enough. I need to find my way home, 'cause I wanna see how it feels to be not alone. But it's hard, so hard to realize when the sun gets in my eyes. When the sun gets in my eyes.
Hello, engine.
You a mechanic?
I dabble.
You mind not dabbling on a stranger's car?
Sorry, kid. Just haven't seen one of these in a while.
Where you been?
Away.
Is that yours?
Sort of.
You been around a lot of Chargers?
You could say that.
440 torque flight. Choosable power plant.
Yeah. It's a lot of car for a kid like you. You rob banks?
Nah, it's not mine.
Your pa's?
Foster dad's. He lets me work on it.
Yeah? He let you drive it? He gave you that, though, didn't he? You got a name, kid?
Rodney.
I'm Steve. You know, Rodney, it's not always gonna be like this. Boys growing the men. It's the one thing we got going for us. You got a plan?
What kind of plan?
You know, for when you get out of here.
I don't know. I like cars.
Do what you want to do, but always have a plan.
Did you have a plan?
Well, not always.
We seem to be okay now.
You'd be surprised. Hey, Rodney. You know this guy?
Yeah, Mr. Ross.
Yeah, that's him. Thanks, kid.
Good meeting you, Mr.
Holy shit. Steve McQueen?
All right, Ross. Where is it?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. McQueen.
You're Ross, Robert Ross, right?
Yes?
You know what I'm talking about. The car?
What car?
The car, the Mustang GT 390.
Oh, the Mustang. Sure, yeah.
I know Warner Brothers sold it to you. I want it back. I'll give you a fair price, but don't hustle me, Bob.
And hustle you, Steve. I sold it. I only kept it about a year. You know, it was just too much car for me. And with gas prices going up and all. For what it's worth, it was a real honor to drive. You were Frank Bullitt. It's my favorite movie. Can I ask you a question?
Far away.
You really do all that driving?
What do you do again, Bob?
Oh, I'm in the pictures too.
Doing what exactly?
I work in the editing department.
Anything I've seen?
Yeah, probably not. You look a little winded, Mr. McQueen. Hey, can I get you a drink or something? I get some cereal, anything?
I'm gonna get going now, Bob.
Well, wait. I can get you the information of the fella I sold it to.
That won't be necessary. You take care.
Well, bye. Cereal?
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Forgot to put the tool set away again last.
whoa. Wait a second. Wait a second.
You see that kid there? Him and me are pals now. Say you understand.
I understand.
If anything happens to him, I'm coming back for you.
I understand. I understand.
You got a name?
Irving.
Put your hand down, Irv. I will come back. Good talk, Irv. He won't be bothering you anymore. You don't need his damn car either.
Are you serious?
Serious as taxes.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say a thing, kid. You might want to check the water pump.
Not a problem. Hey, who are you?
See yourself making movies forever?
We don't get forever, do we?
You know, I mean,
I know. I'll tell you. Forever would be a long time. There'll be a day in the future where no one will really care about the films I make. There'll be someone new, something new. I think about sometimes that if you were to plant me in the future, I don't think anyone would notice me. I'd be like a fly on the wall. Just me. Anonymous.
it seems hard to believe.
Well, look. I know one day I'll be looking back on the journey. It'll all be in the past. Only in my memories. There'll be mistakes and triumphs. That's part of the journey. It'll be quite the tale.
Then what?
After the movies. Probably just head to Mexico.
Sometimes I get so quiet, you might not see me so high. The sound of breaking glass, I should've warned you, I might be stopping by. cast a shadow on my face. Oh, the night before, my cheek to the floor, flags waving me in. It was just a race, tearing through letters and satin, like a dog pissing on the streets. They walk home with a trophy. I'm waking up with a plea. Come a long way from Slater. Haven't seen much of the farm.